to become a wanderer.
I brought all the stuff over, Coach. What's next?
All right, I'll start by...
I'll help you. These things can get pretty heavy.
Nah, I got this. These muscles...
Fine, as long as you don't wind up.
Just prepare to be amazed. I knew I should have trained.
Anson! We were just about to ask you the same thing. We didn't. Of course, we're also here to help. Let's go see the chief.
This world is full of...
You're here, Ian-san. And you must be the traveler in Paimon.
Cold. I'm drowning! And there's something in the water!
He's on the ground, but it almost looks...
The abyss. The abyss is coming. There are eyes in my hands, and hands in my stomach. And my stomach is full of teeth. It ate all of you. It's coming for me, too.
But we haven't been eaten.
Monstrous beasts! How did you get in here?
As you can see, their mental state is quite... They went missing after the battle. We found them in the wilderness in the days that followed. We found them unconscious in areas corrupted by abyssal tumors, lying next to... According to the chief of the Masters of the Nightwind, sudden exposure to a large amount... We've never seen the effects this heightened before. But maybe because...
The soy fat?
It's the abyssal monster that appeared in the sky not too long ago. After...
Oh, that giant black ball?
True. It poses no threat to us now. But whatever wound it inflicted on these warriors still endures. There was some mention of a treatment from several hundred years ago.
Right! You can purify abyssal power!
work?
That must mean purifying the abyssal power within them.
So, what can we do now?
Come back to me, Gogeta! Please, don't leave me like—
We beat Gasoithoth! They survived the battle!
What is it, Aeon-san?
But,
Are you sure about this?
so dark.
Huh?
My... underwater. Where is it coming?
It's working!
Is someone there? Please save me. No. No, wait. You have to leave this place. No. Please, Duarte.
Oh no, it's not working!
My friend. Is he any better? Duarte. Duarte was the name of Otoko's Surian companion. He dove deep into the water and used all his strength to carry Otoko back to the surface. It was pretty touch and go, but both of them made it. Well, you see, Duarte died 4 years ago during an abyss invasion. He was a bit on the smaller side, but well, hold on. What are you planning? No problem. Thank you for looking out.
We're back! How are you?
Duarte?
Duarte, you have to get out of here. You're gonna carry me out of here just like last time. Over a decade later, and you're still trying to save me. I can't believe you made it. Once we're out of here, let's split a huge portion of blazed meat stew. We're almost at the surface. People tried to tell me you were dead, you know. As if I'd let that happen. I promised to protect you. There's no way. No way. No. Wait. I failed. Duarte? Wait, you're not Duarte. How did I get here? Who are you people?
Toko!
He's Kaylee. What's going on? All I remember is the battle against the... You went through all that for me? Thank you.
It's coming for me. It's gonna eat me. It's no use. It'll just come back. Nothing can stop it. Nothing can stop the abyss. It will devour everyone. One day, we'll all be reunited in the pit of its stomach.
Maybe it's just Paimon, but she seems to be in even worse shape than a Toko. She can talk to us, but nothing she says makes any sense. She also seems really afraid.
Ion-san, I heard you cured a Toko? I'm so relieved. Is there anything I can do to help? If you need extra hands, I can... I think you're onto something. The mental distress does seem to be connected to pre-existing fears and anxieties. Kochita doesn't like it when people talk about her past. But the situation is urgent. So, I guess I'll be the bad guy. Ion-san, do you believe there are people in this world destined for battle? Then, what about people destined to be unfit for battle? When Kochita was little, her parents died fighting the abyss. She was only 11 or 12 at the time, and her brother, even younger still. The two saw their parents collapse in a pool of blood as flames roared and spread all around them. Kochita trained hard to become a warrior, but still found fighting abyss monsters too difficult to handle. She and her brother were left with severe trauma after the incident. Pain and fear, that they could not get over no matter what.
But isn't Conchita one of the warriors who fought the Abyss? Didn't you find her unconscious out on the field?
Yes, we did. You see, something changed within her several years ago when the Abyss attacked our tribe and broke into her home. By the time the guards rushed to the scene, they found her standing there, weapon outstretched, hands trembling. Her brother huddling behind her for safety, and the Abyss monster dead at her feet. She didn't even look at it, and just kept repeating the same thing over and over. You're the only family I have left. I won't let anything happen to you. She became a completely different person after that. She earned a reputation as a very capable warrior and fought countless battles against the Abyss. We all thought she overcame the trauma, and we were so happy for her. But now it seems like even if she buried it deep within herself, the fear still never left her.
How can we help her?
Quali?
Quali, what are you doing with that weapon?
Show me the monster that hurt you! I'll make it pay! I'm going to protect you this time!
Calm down, Quali. That monster is already...
I can do it! I don't care what it takes! I just want her to get better. She's the only family I have left.
Family? If Quali goes to battle, the Abyss will devour him. I can't let that happen. I have to do something. But it's useless. No one can beat the Abyss. It's a death sentence. But I'm no warrior. I'm just a coward.
Conchita.
Fight it. One more time.
Try checking the mountains to the north. A few fled in that direction after the battle. I dispatched a team to clear them out, so most of them should be gone. But
There's no turning back. I have to face it, even if it will devour me whole.
I'm coming too! I'm not letting my sister face this alone! Not anymore!
Water jet!
You were the ones who killed them! As a kid, I thought my parents were invincible. They were always so strong and gentle. They seemed like the most powerful people in the world. But I can still see the image of them collapsed at my feet that night. The raging fire, the smoke, the smell of blood. sound of my brother's cries. It's all burned into my brain. They told me to run, and I could see the fear in their eyes. I've been running from my fears ever since. But why didn't my parents run? It must have been because...
You can do it!
Because of our family. When you have someone to protect, there's no backing down. No matter what.
Stay away from my brother!
Let's help her out!
My knight!
I can do this. I have to do this.
Go away!
Where are the rest? Where are they hiding? That's impossible. They were gigantic beasts crawling. No. Wait. What am I saying?
She's back to normal!
Kuchina!
What just... That is quite embarrassing. I've always envied warriors who don't get scared or feel lost. It really felt like I was getting...
Even though we're both scared of monsters, you were always the...
Is that so? Then I'll look forward. I finally feel like myself again. I couldn't have done it without you all. I think I'll rest here for a bit.
I'll keep you company.
Atoko's all better. Did you hear?
Really?
Yes, really. It's all thanks...
I see. I was wondering why the Traveler was chosen to accompany the...
There is no escape!
So all those rumors about the Traveler really are true.
Kuchina's getting better too!
Koichi, give me a hand for a sec. Right. Koichi's not... She's not here anymore.
Yeah, honestly, Paimon was at a complete loss when she saw so many sick people in the hot air. We only found a solution this time because you kept her cool and took control of the situation. Whoa, you're right. That makes a lot of sense. That sounds like something Paimon could do, but would that really change anything? Oh, well, when you put it that way, Paimon's almost encouraged to start drinking kale juice tomorrow. No, today! Paimon will start today! You're amazing, An-san. You really make Paimon feel like she can do the impossible!
Yan-san! Bad news! Okoland is out of control! What are you doing, Okoland? Wake up!
Don't you recognize us, my boy?
The Abyss monsters are everywhere. Everywhere. They've taken over the tribe. No corner is safe. Did we lose the battle? No. It's pointless to think about that now. A warrior. Careful! He's not himself!
Okotlan!
He thinks we're Abyss monsters? Hey, it's okay! We're not the bad guys!
Come on! Give me your worst!
There is no escape.
Wretched Abyss! Get out of my tribe!
Torn to oblivion.
Mom, Dad,
Please, son, you've got to stop. You can't keep going like this.
wretched monsters! Give me my family back! Look, Okoland! That's your father! Get out of my home! I'll never forgive you!
Are you alright, sir?
I'm fine. Please, don't hurt my son.
But what should we do next? He keeps calling us monsters. We're basically...
Oh, Cotlan.
Abyssal corrosion syndrome. 500 years later, and it's resurfaced again.
Huh? That book?
Direct contact with high concentrations of abyssal power causes irreversible mental trauma in most people. The exact presentation will vary according to trauma level. Some will suffer from superficial hallucinations and maintain the capacity to perceive the outside world. In such cases, however, there are also those who are so far gone, entrenched in...
The draft of lucidity?
It's a kind of medicine that can dispel the psychological impact of the abyss. The treatment comes with severe side effects. This man is a devoted warrior, one not easily swayed from battle. But if you trust me to be true to my word, give him this.
Wretched monsters! Setting up an ambush! Give me your worst! It's either your end or mine! Hurry! He's awake!
Please, give him the draft. My son thinks he's alone in this. In his mind, all his family and comrades are gone, and only enemies remain.
Monsters! What? What's going on? My head hurts.
It's all right, my boy. It was just... Let's go home. You need a good night's sleep. But first, I want to thank you...
For... Just... Capitano is...
I owe you more than words can say, Mr. Capitano. Time to go, son. Can you stand?
Thank goodness everything turned out all right.
Think nothing of it. I agreed to offer you my aid, so... Besides, I care deeply about this land.
Right! When we were with Moika, you told us you and your soldiers
That's right. My desire to protect this nation remains. When my platoon arrived in Natland 500 years ago. Like you, though many of the warriors were rash and inexperienced, they were steadfast and fearless in just as I fought for the glory of Conria. They fought for the survival of their nation. We fought side by side to the very end. I traveled to many places after that, but I never forgot this land. It may seem difficult to understand, but that name carries with it the glory of my homeland and the honor of Natlan. Yet, I failed to...
But that's not your fault. The Abyss is way stronger.
You need not comfort me. I am no longer who I once was. Let the events of the past continue to collect dust in the annals of history.
Like, with the draft of lucidity? Who knew you could make medicine? Were you a doctor before?
The drought was Guthred's invention. He was a We faced a similar situation to what you witnessed today. The endless battles against the Abyss. In order to develop a treatment as fast as possible, Guthred used himself as a test subject. That's who he was. Unrelenting in his pursuits. I'm sure he would be pleased his creation aids people, even now. The Abyss has wrought enough suffering on this land. I sincerely hope this war...
Stop worrying about other people's survival, about their losses and sacrifices. You... Please finish what you set out to do, Commander.
You're more perceptive than I imagined. However, some things are better kept secret for now. We may be working together, but our goals are not entirely aligned.
What's with the secrets all of a sudden? I'm starting to think we should be more careful around you.
I do not mean to jeopardize the trust between us. I simply prefer to keep this to myself, because it's a personal matter. All I can tell you is this. Natlan may have survived the worst of the crisis, but the souls of this land are still not at peace. And that is why my work is not yet done.
Well, if it's personal, then we'll just have to trust you.
If you have other questions, I'm willing to answer them.
Wait, like anything? Hama wants to know how you eat with the mask. Anything you want to ask?
Natlan must pay the price for Mawika's use of the Ruler of Death's power. That price is death. And only Even now that the war's over and the threat to Natlan is gone, it looks like that death is still set in stone.
In the garden cultivated by the gods, flowers and weeds grow side by side. When the wheat, I'm not one to pass judgment based on my own standard of right and wrong. But it is an undeniable fact that she is responsible for my son. If that explanation is too difficult to understand, allow me to show you exactly what I mean. The ruler of death can freely define the form of death, or grant immortality to anyone. Her power is a rule in and of itself. Faced with such an overwhelming level of power, it can feel hopeless to resist. But I am of the belief that, in this world, no destiny is unchangeable, no death inevitable, and no rule unbreakable. So, Before the final moment truly arrives, we must fight harder than ever.
Oh, did something happen?
This is a critical time for you, Traveler. It's best not to delay, so let us end our conversation for now. Best of luck to you all. Goodbye.
So in the end, the captain still hasn't told us his real goal. He kind of reminds Paimon of someone we met recently. Oh, right, the Lord of the Night! They just seem so tired, you know? Since they've both been alive for many centuries, do you think that's just what happens when you've been alive for too long?